Welcome to another review for All That Film. Today we're talking The Wrong Missy, the 2020 film that was released on Netflix starring David Spade, and it's garbage. Netflix has really outdone themselves this year with some of their bad original movies, including Dangerous Lies and Coffee and Kareem. The list just keeps getting longer just as we get into this quarantine. And I think that's the biggest problem is because there's an absence of theater releases. I'm more likely to check these out, unfortunately, because they're atrocious. And the big thing is, I wanted just something to put on in the background while I was doing a report for school when watching this. So it wasn't even like, oh, I really want to check this out. It was more or less just, all right, I'll see what this is about. Sure, maybe. And it's bad. It's very, very bad. The character in Missy is stupid. Just David Spade and Missy. First of all, the clear thing that we're gonna throw out here, more than anything, David Spade is old. Like it's fair to say David Spade is old. He's let me do the math here. Yeah, dude's coming up on 60, which is fine. I'm not saying David Spade looks like that old or anything. I'm not saying he looks too old. But this actress that is playing, the love interest in this movie, is 35. Or wait, hold up. Sorry, 45. I think. No, I'm doing math wrong. 35. Sorry. I did math wrong. Yeah, she's 35, and I don't know if it's maybe that I'm just tired of seeing this trope where it's like, hey, we're going to put a 60-year-old with a 35-year-old, and it's like clearly that way, and I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. Also on top of that, just the premise of what it sets out to do. So David Spade, Tim, meets two different Missies. Funny enough. Isn't that funny? That's the title. So because of this, he goes on a work retreat and he texts the wrong Missy. Crazy, right? So hijinks ensue, as they do, as they do. And yeah, it's a dumpster fire. And I just think they didn't think like at all about this movie, because there's another Missy that's like, oh, this is the perfect woman for David Spade, and he's like, but why would I want the perfect one? Like, okay, here's the problem. If you're going to take an approach like a stupid Happy Gilmore style movie, whatever, and I mean the studio Happy Madison, sorry, not Happy Gilmore, misspoke there. But if you're gonna take that style, like, don't lean into it somewhat, and don't make it to where like, oh, I had to learn a lesson at the end because I'm Schlooby David Spade, and I've changed, because it just feels like, what are we doing here, And I honestly really don't like when comedies go for that, because I don't know, it just feels like they're like, oh, well, we have to have something important because it's a comedy. And like, you weren't building towards that. Like, nothing in the movie said, oh, here's what we're about to learn. Because like, I don't know, they do weird stuff. Like, the movie is bad. It's very bad. And for a little bit of it, I thought it was like one of the worst movies ever because of what they were doing with the character of Missy. Why they didn't tell her that she was going on the trip. Because they make like a suicide crack, which is bizarre. It later turns into be a bungee jumping thing, but yeah, no, this does not work. If I could give some positives, what's weird is I think there are all right things, kind of. Like, I think, oh man, I think Nick Swartzen, I can't even reason myself into say it's like a huge positive, but Nick Swartzen's okay. There's this character, Julia, who's his previous ex-wife, that really isn't developed at all. Like, again, bizarre. She's the Elliot character on Scrubs, and again, bizarre that this character isn't given anything to do besides a three-way scene that's played for jokes. It again, like, if you want to lean into that, you can, but like the conceit of the scene, it doesn't make any sense. Like, none of this movie makes sense at all. And you know, if that's what you want, well, the Wrong Missy's the right movie for you. But yeah, that's pretty much my review. I guess it's more just a rant. Like, there was not much redeemable of this film. I think there were like occasional good jokes. I didn't think Rob Schneider was that bad. But that's about it. That's about it. Because this is garbage. So I wouldn't even recommend this as like a so good it's bad type movie. I think there's a lot of good alternatives to that. Maybe one that I'm getting to a little bit later this week. But yeah, don't seek this out. It's not. I watch these movies so you don't have to, you know, as the old saying goes for all the reviewers that cover bad movies. Maybe I should stop watching these because I'm contributing to their view count, and I should probably stop. I should stop. I'm sorry. I'm the problem. Thank you guys for listening to this review. If you want to check out other reviews on all that film, feel free to do so, and make sure to subscribe to the channel so that way you can see rest of fun reviews, top fives, and another bigger video that I'm doing that'll be a lot more passionate in a good way on the love side of things. So stick around for that stuff. We got reviews for a lot of movies coming out this week, and another review on a very special show. But that's going to do it. Thank you guys. Bye.